What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video. And yes, that's right, I'm here to report out that DSP has done it. That's right, it only cost him over $10,000 dropping money on card packs, but he finally did it. That's right, he managed to get a god tier pack. And as you can see on his face right here on this still from the Daily Wrap, he's still super excited. That's right. I mean, if this would have been a normal person, I would have said, congratulations, cat. You might get some tonight. But of course, it's DSP. So the only one that got some last night was DSP by himself, watching his BBC at 2 a.m. in the morning while he messaged LTG. That's right. So anyway, let's get into it. Apparently yesterday he got upset with me. He was calling me out a few times because one of his dents, Spooderman, I think it is, stopped by my podcast. And of course, just like everyone else, I treated him nicely. I modded him just like I mod everyone else, you know, and just said, hey, enjoy the show, right? But of course, since I gave him a little bit of attention, he decided to go celebrate on DSP Gaming and talk about me, which of course triggered Phil into two little mini crash outs about me, which is always nice. So I'm not sure he's going to mention it here. His focus, of course, will be the God Pack. And yeah, so let's get into it. And of course, like always, I will try to keep this video under 15 minutes. Like I said, I will try. So let's do it.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 17th of August, 2026, a day that was completely unexpected. A day that if you had told me this was going to happen today, I would have said, no, that's not true. That's ridiculous. A day of massive surprises, particularly for those who like Pokemon and trading cards. Let's talk about it. We started.
All right, well, first of all, Phil, what's a big surprise? You've dropped over 10K on Pokemon cards in the last 4 months. So what's shocking about it? And then it's not like you're going and just buying booster packs here and there every couple days. No, you're buying the massive packs. You're buying the gourmet Pokemon cards, which are more expensive. So, yeah, the likelihood of you hitting for big or hitting something or getting the God Pack, yeah, it's going to be heightened or greater. So, what's the big surprise? Trust me, if I would have gone out and wasted 10K on Pokemon cards and trading cards or whatever, I probably would have hit a God Pack as well. So, I don't know what all this hype is about. I really don't. But of course, you know, Phil's a con man, and like every good con man, you know, once you get something slightly positive, you have to make it the be all, the end all. So let's hear him go on for the next like 8 minutes talking about this goddamn God Pack. Let's get into it.
Started off today with the DSP morning show. And on the morning show, we talked about the fates of games such as Super Mario Sunshine and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, both of which you guys urged me to continue yesterday. We had some chill conversations about many various different topics, and the morning show ended up being about an hour to an hour and a half long. Then we jumped into Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, and we played for over 2 hours, doing a lot of story advancement yet again. Today, sadly, we said goodbye not to one, but 2 different key characters from the story. Kind of sad, but it's part of the plot. By the end of the stream, I had gotten a good amount of support, enough that we were actually going to open, I believe, 4 or 5 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. People had voted for the new Duelist Advanced set that I had down there. And also 1 pack of Mega Dream EX cards from the Japanese set. That's the Japanese version of Ascended Heroes, for the record. We have been opening these over the last week, and as I explained to you, those cards have guaranteed hits in the box. Unlike Ascended Heroes or Prismatic Evolutions that don't have any guarantees, Mega Dream EX does. Now, they're not always good hits. Sometimes they're very low value, but at least you get some hits, and the cards look nice, and you have some fun pulling them. And so, in my first DSP pack rips of today, we did all 5 of these packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Did we get a hit? We did. In fact, we got two hits from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Set, but they weren't a very high value whatsoever. The cards look nice. Some of them are actually quite funny. Apparently, this set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards has like a chef who cooks magic stuff, and it's funny. There's like a killer burger. I was like, what? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! I had no idea Yu-Gi-Oh! Had stuff like this. So it actually was very entertaining to open those Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And then we opened the Mega Dream EX pack. And the first thing I said to everyone was, well, everyone, just so you know, just like with Ascended Heroes or Prismatic Evolutions, with these packs, it's a chance to be a God pack. If the first card's a hit, the whole pack is hits. That's how they do it. And I flipped the card, and it was a hit. It was just a full art, rare art Numal, worth about $2, but that was the first card. So this has got to be a God pack. And I thought maybe I should make a separate video, because I'd already recorded for like 15 minutes of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I thought maybe I'll make a separate video, and everyone was like, no, keep recording, because if you don't, people will accuse you of setting this up and it not being legit and saying that you did a separate video, you already opened it in another video and it's not real.
I love this. I love the paranoia that is dark side, Phil. Again, Phil, why would you care what your detractors or anyone else would have to say about your card packs? Really, Phil, why are you so worried about people that, for the most part, despise you? What do give you a crap what they think? See, I wanted to highlight this quick point, wanted to stop here because it just clearly shows that this man's every thought, you know, when it's not WWE Champions or DoorDash or eating or whatever, right? It's about the detractors. And that's a pathetic, sad life. And that's why when people say, why does he crash out about the most mundane, stupidest things? It's because his every thought is engrossed in what detractors are saying and doing. Just like yesterday on his podcast, when just because someone gave him a super chat, Spooter Man or whatever, gave him a super chat, he decided to crash out over the mention of my name. Why? Why? First of all, just ignore it because you've been ignoring when people tip you and give you troll messages or whatever, right? Why not simply just say, hey, Spooderman, thanks for the tip and move on? No, you had to take the bait and actually start going on and claiming, check this out, claiming that I'm a liar, right? And the great thing about that statement is he didn't simply say that I was a liar and left it like that. No, he actually admitted that he was a liar. And we actually have a little clip on that. Let me actually show you that. Let me go there. I didn't pull it up, but it should be really easy to pull it up. I think I put it out there yesterday on my Twitter page. And it's great. And you can clearly see in his face when he said it, he was just like, oh my God, why did I say that? I just admitted the actual truth. And like I always say this with DSP. If you want to know what he's thinking and the truth, just let him talk. Because eventually he's gonna open up, he's gonna say something stupid, all right, and he's gonna actually tell the truth. And he did it yesterday. He actually admitted to telling the actual truth. Here you go. It's a quick little clip. Hold on a second. Let me find it. And of course, yesterday people were talking about it. Here it is right here. All right. Hey Harvey actually didn't believe that it actually happened. So of course I came in and showed the clip. So here it is right here.
Ever listen to Doody at all about anything? The guy is a worse liar than me. I mean, all of his content is lies. Every word out of his mouth is a lie. He's just a piece of shit. No one should listen to a thing he has to say about anything. He doesn't know anything about what members I have. He's an idiot.
There it is, folks. That's right. He claimed that I'm a bigger liar than he is. So first of all, he actually admitted that he is a liar, which of course we all know. But it's very funny when the accused actually admits the truth, right? The second thing is that he actually took the word of someone just super chat him as gospel. And doesn't DSP go off on people when they take stuff out of context or they don't actually go watch the content to review it to see what actually happened? Well, I'm going to accuse you of the same exact thing, Phil, here, because you crapped on me, called me a bigger liar than you, right? Admitting that you are a liar, and said that I said something that I didn't actually say. And if you're wondering what exactly it was, he was talking about the Argentinian membership. So we were playing a clip where Phil was ranting about the Argentinian memberships and how that was going to be going away and detractors can no longer use it. And of course I said, well, Phil, you know, you're the one that's always dogging YouTube devs. So what's to say they actually roll it out properly, right? And I have a clip here from the Meaningful Podcast from yesterday where I actually talked about this. And this is what I actually said about Phil's memberships. I did not say that he was going to lose all of his memberships. I didn't say that. This is what I actually said. I think in total he ended up getting he averaged about 3,000 members every month,
Just true.
and like 2,900 were like the Argentinian members where, you know, he gets pennies. He probably has maybe about 100 active members. That's really what he has, like 100 real members. The rest are just Argentinians, though. Okay, right there. Where exactly did I say you were going to lose every single member? I didn't say that. I simply just said because of the Argentinian loophole going away, you're going to lose the vast majority of your memberships. And what I said, I think before the previous statement that I made here, I said, oh, you see his chat right there, his YouTube chat? You see how you see some greens there? I said, that's going to go away. You're just going to see a slew of gray, which is going to be true. It's going to be true. And the other thing he lied about is he said he hasn't gotten Argentinian memberships in like 2 months. That's a lie. He got one last week. Someone dropped a 50 bomb on him, and it was clearly Argentinian because it was a troll name. So what the hell is he talking about? This nonsense about, oh, all of them went away months ago. No, you've been getting Argentinian memberships up until probably last week. That was probably the last time you actually got something. But of course, you know, that doesn't fit your cope and your narrative, so you got to make shit up, right, Phil? Anyway, we will see. We'll see. Give it a month or two, and let's see how many green names you see in this chat. I guarantee you, I'm willing to put my YouTube check on the line, this month's YouTube check on the line, and say that the vast majority of people that you see in there are going to have grayed out names. I'm willing to put my YouTube check out there, Phil. Are you willing to do the same thing? But again, you know, my point is that, you know, he loves to talk trash about people and taking things out of context. And he actually did the same thing. One dent gave him $2, and he decided to take that as gospel and run with it. And not in one segment, but decided to crash out in 2 seconds. Now, I love it. I love it. Stuff like this just makes me laugh because, again, no one gives a shit about Doody Stream's credibility. Whether I'm a liar or not, no one gives a shit. But when it comes to you, Phil, when you admit that you are actually a liar, that stuff makes news. And of course, people are going to post and clip that because people actually care about that. No one cares about itty bitty me, Doody Streams the troll, okay? Anyway, I wanted to highlight that because I think it was funny. And I also wanted to highlight his hypocrisy when it comes to, you know, getting the information right. And again, Phil, what you should have said is, well, you know what, Spooderman, I didn't see that clip. I don't know if he actually said it, but if he did say it, then he's wrong. That's what he should have said. That's how you handle those type of questions, right? But no, he didn't do that. He took it as gospel, ran with it, and decided to make this whole spiel about, you know, about me being a liar. When we know, Phil, for the last 18 years, there's been one person on online that we know is a known liar and an admitted liar, and that's you, Phil. That is you, Mr. DSP in the flesh. So, yeah. I by the way, I don't mind. I love when he talks about me, whether he trashes me or not. I think it's funny because typically he just spurgs out and he crashes out, which is always great. It's always fun. I don't care whether he's trashing me, dogging me, saying what. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I find it completely funny when he spurgs out about some random troll on the internet. Me. Okay, so let's keep going, folks.
So I said, okay, fair enough, let's keep going. And as I started to flip the cards, the first several cards were all cards from the Mega Attack series. Essentially, these are cards that have English words across the front. Even though they're Japanese cards, it's English. If, for the record, if you had gotten Ascended Heroes and you got the Mega Attack, it's actually Japanese words written across the cards. I'll show you an example. This is a Mega Attack card.
Huge.
It's Mega Charizard. It says Inferno X across the front there in English. Do you see it? So we start pulling not 1, not 2, not 3, 4. We're still going. It's like 5 Mega Attack cards. Like, oh my God, including this one, which I think this is, if it's not the best one, it's close to being the best one, Inferno X. But we also got Charizard and we got a Dragonite and more, okay? So we get all these Mega Attacks. Now, the thing is, the Mega Attacks are not the best cards in the set, not by a long shot. So someone's like, oh man, it looks like Phil got a Mega Attack pack. It's going to be every Mega Attack card, which is fine, but he's not going to get the best cards. And then I flipped the next card and got a Metacross EX, which is not Metacross, Electros EX, which isn't worth that much, like $10. And then I flipped it and I got this. The best card in the set. Mega Gengar EX. If you want to see this in better quality, check out the DSP Pack Rips video. I do it right here with the high-end camera. I go many angles and everything. Over $400 card. Best card in the set in this God Pack. Okay? But that's not all. I keep going. There's a Iono's Bellabolt. That's like $39. There's a, Team Rocket's Mewtwo. That's $170. So this pack, okay, of cards, over $700 of value in the God Pack of cards. And the pack was $15. It was a box of 10 packs. For $150, I bought it. $700 value in the pack, okay? Insane. So if you want to see it, it's absolutely amazing.
Okay. This right here, folks, is the... If you want to look up the word addict in the encyclopedia, and for you younger folks don't know what an encyclopedia is, it's a series of books that have factual information. It was the internet before the internet, okay? If you look up the definition of an addict in an encyclopedia or encyclopedia.com, there you go. That might be a better reference. You will see a picture of this man right here. Him getting that God pack, it just, all that did is just fired up the flame of his addiction of these cards. You think him spending 10K on Pokemon cards in the last month was like, oh my God, that's insane? He is going to double down and spend more. I guarantee you, when he got off stream yesterday, he probably ordered like 5 more packs of the same thing, thinking that he was going to hit it. And I don't know if the delusion is thinking that he's gonna become rich with this, or it's just the addiction. Very similar to WWE Champions, where he knew he wasn't earning anything or winning anything, it wasn't worth anything. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but the addiction, the gotcha, the whole flipping something, the actual tangible physical media, the thing in his hand, it's like the statue. It's like WWE Champions. It's like any gotcha game. It's just that, I guess, high that he gets when he gets something amazing or rare. Like, this guy is insane. Like, just wait. Every other day, we're going to hear of him buying 2 or 3 boxes. And we know he's just not buying boxes to show on stream. He's buying his own personal stash. That's why every time he runs low on cards, he talks about, oh, look, I went outside and I bought 2 more boxes. That's a lie. He didn't go outside. That was just his personal stash that he decided to throw in there. Good God, Phil. Come on, man. It's going to get worse. And if we thought this ride of Pokemon card was going to die on soon enough, I don't think so. And it's so bad that he's fake tipping himself almost on the daily just so that he can open up card packs. Not to just shove it to the, shove it in the troll's face or whatever. This is solely now just so that he has a reason to open up card packs. On top of the hundreds of cards he must be opening off stream. Every time he takes a shit break on a stream, he's opening up 3 or 4 card packs. This nonsense about taking his horse out for a walk every day, that's a lie. He's basically sitting in the bathroom, hiding from Cat, opening up card packs. That's what he's doing.
Go watch the video. I made it the featured video on the channel. It's super fun. It happens around the 19-minute mark is when I start opening, and then it's like 20 minutes of me opening this pack.
Oh, well, whatever. I'm done with this. He's going to go on and cope and talk about how detractors steal his content, and that's why no one's watching it. Just a whole cope and seethe about that, Phil. No one's watching it because no one gives a shit. You're not entertaining. You're boring. It's just like your food reviews. I think you may have gotten maybe 1,000 views. You talked about how detractors clipped it already, and that's the reason why no one clipped it. For the most part, I think I'm the only person that clips your unpacking card packs, and you know what? It's just not even worth it, because even those videos, my viewers don't even watch them, so it's not even worth watching or clipping. So again, brother, this is on you. No one gives a shit. No one cares that you got a God pack, Phil. Okay? No one literally cares. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. He's going to go on about the night stream. No one gives a shit. He fake tipped himself on the night stream so he can open up card packs as well. We all know the addiction is there, and this is the crash out. It's going to be amazing. That's kind of what I'm in it for. This whole arc, this whole Pokemon card arc. I'm just waiting for the crash, which eventually happened. We got the crash with the vest. We got the crash with the Kino Casino arc. We got the crash with the Asmongold arc. Everything always leads to some major crash. And it's like a month worth of just hilarities and content and just fun. So, if you're waiting for that crash out, don't worry, folks. It's going to come. And I think it's going to be bigger than the Kino crash out, the Asmongold any crash out we've seen in quite a while. Okay? All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, my apologies. I did go over the 15-minute mark. Peace out.